Hey, it's Chronologically Gaming, the only channel that's perpetually retro because we're playing every video game in order of release. Get ready to trek through all the video game releases in an entirely new way. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 1981. We're now playing every game that was released at some point in 1981 in alphabetical order, and we last left off with Battlefield, a type-in from Softside magazine game. That's right, we're even playing type-in code games. And so let's trek forward and see what our next game is. Oh, that's right. We also played the other Battlefield for the Phillips video pack. So, sorry, no thank you, Captain Phillips. We're moving on to our next release, and it's Beneath the Pyramids for the Atari home computer. Let's take a look at Beneath the Pyramids and see what it's all about. Starting with the artwork, here is the front of, I don't even think that's the box. It looks like it is in a Ziploc sleeve by Crystalware. Beneath the Pyramids requires joysticks. Good, because we like to use our Atari joysticks on our Atari computer. And there's an advertisement by Crystalware, and if you look around, there it is, Beneath the Pyramids. They classify it as an adventure game. You're an archaeologist in 1932 and must find your way through the perilous chambers beneath the pyramids to discover the golden statue of the cow goddess Bast. The game is in high-res graphics. We'll be the judge of that. Includes sound. Your little man actually moves through the corridors, which you can see on the screen. And that's big, because if you usually played an adventure game at the time, it would be only text or a static picture that would be in front of you. Monsters are animated too. That's awesome. Anything else for Beneath the Pyramids? Nope, nothing else there. And we have other versions as well. Looks like we have one from 82 and 81. Oh, I think we read about this. It was in Analog Magazine, or they said something to the nature of that the game was released, but it had problems, and then it came out again. So we'll be playing the one that will work correctly. Here we go. It is Beneath the Pyramids, developed by Mike Potter. Way to go, Mike. Released at some point in 1981. Let's see what Beneath the Pyramids is like. I'm kind of excited because we played... Oh. There we go. It's 1981, so you'll take any sound or music you can. And I love it. All right, here we go. So is this a new game or old game? Or on keyboard? It is a new game. On the plains of Giza, more than 4,000 years ago, stands the Great Pyramid. The year is 1932, and you have been sent by the British Museum to search for a priceless artifact. It's rumored that in a secret chamber, there's a solid gold statue of the ancient cat goddess Bast. Although many adventurers have entered the Sphinx in search of this treasure, it still has not been found. At night, strange cries echo across the night. The cold desert and the living dead walk the icy stone passages beneath the pyramids. Beware of the Guardian. Spacebar to continue. So basic movements, we use the joystick, always a plus. Another reason I really enjoy the Atari home computer, because you just plug in, you take your Atari VCS joystick and plug it into the computer, and there you go. You can fire the rifle in the last direction you moved. Yes, and we have a rifle to fight the mummies. That's great. So we have U to use something you carry, drop an item of baggage, tells you what you're carrying, check out the status, and I'm going to make sure I do this correctly and actually write this down to make sure we have a reference for later. All right, so spacebar to continue. Here we go. We have energy. That's our strength to go on. Health for injuries. Defense, how much armor you have. Weight, how much you're carrying. Wealth, the worth of your treasures. Bullets, the number that are loaded in your rifle. And then killed, how many battles you've won. Now, when we played the last adventure game or top-down adventure game, it was Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Excellent. So cool for the time. One of the best games you could play. And I'm kind of feeling vibes from this one, the same thing. At the bazaar, you will be able to purchase a few things to help you survive on your adventure. Okay, so let's go to the bazaar and buy some things. Nice. So we've seen this before. This is more like a role-playing game. Before we go into it, we got to buy that rifle, right? Yes. All right, so we have 2,000 gold pieces. We can carry 100 pounds. Oh, they have weight. So carry capacity is in Beneath the Pyramids. So we want one rifle. Hopefully it doesn't wear out on us. And I don't know what exactly we would need or not need, so we got a lot we can spend. Let's go ahead and buy rope. Looks like rope weighs 12. Oh man, so we'll just take one rope. A canary? Why would we need a canary? It's unless we're doing mining. But I'll just go ahead and enter the pyramids and see, or enter the Sphinx and see if this works for us. All right, let's see how this plays out, because we can have the joystick and it's loading into the level. If it's taking this long, it makes me wonder if it's doing this random, or creating the level randomly. Still loading. Please don't crash. Fingers and toes crossed. Yes, it didn't crash on us. Awesome. Okay, so here we are. I'm moving the joystick, and there I am. Can't you tell? That's me. It looks exactly like me. Spitting image. Whoa, I was not expecting that. The screen is scrolling. Freezing cold draft from the lower chambers is chilling your bones. You're getting numb. What? They have status effects? I'm getting cold out here? All right, so let's walk over and see what this is. So it immediately opened the chest. Oh, it's a treasure chest weighing 5. It's worth 100 in gold and a pearl necklace. Okay, sweet. Can I pick it up again? Oh, do I have to push the button to see what this is? Let's see if we have to do that. So to do that, it is drop an item, tell, checkout status. Oh, P is to pick up the item. So if we push P on the keyboard, we picked up the pearl necklace. There we go. Nice. Okay, now it's away from the screen. Good thing we remembered our commands, because otherwise, uh-oh, someone's coming. Where's my rifle? My gun is not loaded. Oh no, how do you load the gun? Someone's going after me. So if it's not a turn-based adventure game. It is active. There's someone actively coming at me. How do I load my gun, though? Use something. Checkout status. Oh, no. It says there's a worm man that is attacking me. And it looks like, yes, you lack the magical item to... Oh, so we've perished. Your mummified remains lay in the pyramid. The mystery is unsolved, and the Guardians have succeeded in protecting the golden cat somewhere in the Great Pyramid. Our score is pretty much nothing. Okay, so what do we do now? Are we able to load up again? Trying different things on the keyboard, but nothing's happening. So we might have to do a full reset. So I'm going to go back out and go back into Beneath the Pyramids. Now I want to check my commands. How did I load the gun? Because I bought the... Oh, wait, I didn't buy bullets. So if we want to use something, we have to push U. Gotcha. It's nice whenever the games give you an explanation of what to do without a manual. Because we played games that do nothing. Okay, so new game. We know the story. Yes, we're going to get it, and we're going to do it this time. And we know our commands. And we're going to go to the bazaar and buy some more supplies. Yes, who knew you needed ammo, right? Well, we played a Calibeth and didn't know we need food. So let's spend more time in the bazaar and buy more things to be ready. We want to buy the rifle. Yes, one rifle. And then for buy, we want to buy the rope. I'll buy one of those too. We'll just overload a little bit. I'll skip the canary. Maybe we won't need it. Matches, though, for sure, right? Match. So matches don't weigh much at all. Let's just do one match. I'm sure we might need more, but who knows? Oh, a crowbar. I guess a crowbar, right? How much does a crowbar weigh? Oh, not much at all. Yeah, we'll take one crowbar. A duffel bag. Nice. Does it help us carry more? Duffel bag. Oh, if you think these are the nuisances, man, there's a lot of games that we played so far on the channel, and there's been much more annoying games, and so I would actually consider this to be very intuitive for the time, and amazing that they incorporate this much stuff. Okay, so duffel bag, how many would we like? Ooh, it costs a lot, though, so let's do one. So we can now carry more. Nice. Okay, so it does allow to carry more. All right, so let's buy some rations. We didn't at least die as fast as we usually do with a Calibeth. Okay, how many would we like? Let's do 2 sets of rations. Let's also buy a grapple. Yes. Grapple is really heavy, but we'll buy one of those. We still got a lot of poundage left that we can carry. We're pretty bulky around here. All right, so let's do another buy. Let's buy a lantern. I'll take one of those and buy a canteen. And buy one of those. I'm going to be super prepared this time. Let's buy a pickaxe. We'll take one of those. Yeah, still got plenty we can carry. And I'll buy some bandages. Whenever the worm man attacks us again. I didn't even know there were worm mans in this game, though. Yes. All right, so we'll buy one bandage. Brandy. We got to buy some brandy. Yes. Brandy, man, why is brandy so heavy? 13? What? 13 pounds? Okay, we'll buy only one. You never know if you need brandy or not. All right, so let's buy a gas mask. Yes. Hopefully it doesn't weigh too much, but we still can carry 309 pounds. So, looks pretty good right now. Let's buy one of those. And where is Oh, okay. I'll skip the wool coat, but it did say it was chilly. We'll buy the wool coat. Yes. Wool coat, yes, we'll take one of those. That's really heavy, though. But with bullets is what we really want. Yes, bullets. 16. I'll buy some bullets. We got... Oh, they're pretty cheap, so let's buy 8. Oh, we don't have enough for that? Oh, they're 18 each. Oh, we only have 50 gold. Okay, let's try it again. Got it. All right, so if we have 50 gold, let's buy 2. And we'll skip the chalk, the skull ring. Oh, a crossbow? That is awesome. Just because I want to see what the crossbow is. Crossbow weighs 29. Wow, it's 108, so we'll say 0. All right, so I think we're better prepared now. If we look at our inventory, it says, okay, here's everything we got. So that's everything we bought. Now we were more prepared. Now let's go enter the Sphinx. We're going beneath the pyramids. We are more than prepared. Well, we actually need to know how to load the gun, so I should look that up. I'm getting our instructions ready. So if this was 1981, I would have a notepad in front of me making mazes, because we had a lot of games where you need to do that anyway. But if it was, I'd have a notepad writing down the commands. Love it that the game tells us and explains the commands that we have. All right, here we go. So if we do I, that's our inventory. Everything's there, nice. We have 14 gold pieces. We can carry 271 pounds. Got it. Okay, so if you want to use something, we want to use... Oh, I didn't even see the... Oh, let's do 121. Number of item to use. Okay, we've reloaded the rifle. Okay, now if anyone attacks us, we should be good. Okay, so now we're going to move around. The fact that this game was scrolling is amazing. Now, it's saying high-res graphics, but it is doing... let's do P to pick it up. Got a copper saw, nice. It is doing black and white because that's the nature of... most of the time, if you wanted high-res graphics, you weren't going to include color, too. So yeah, we're scrolling across... This is amazing. I'm going to try the door on the side. I actually was expecting it to be a single-screen game. Everything we've seen has been flipped screen, but having any scroll is incredible. I shot it. Yes. And I killed the mummy. Yes, we killed a mummy beneath the pyramids. All right, so it says, good luck. Here we go. We see what is on this chest. It's a medicine, magical incense. We'll pick that up. Very good. So if I'm going to base this, considering the other game we played in 1981, which would be the Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, this one isn't as intuitive. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, you can do everything from your joystick, and the user interface was very easy and simple. This one's a little bit harder because you have to know which commands to type in. So it's almost like a hybrid between a action-adventure and a role-playing game. So I was expecting, turn-based battles, but no, we had people they're just coming at us. Oh no, and we got a giant maze with scrolling, so we can get lost easy. So I wonder if that's our goal. Let's see if we go down here and see if we can go around to get it. They're not doing a lot in the music department. Oh, another mummy's coming. Let's see if he enters in and comes after me. I'm going to shoot you down, son. Oh, are you stuck outside? Okay, you can stay outside. That's fine. All right, moving our way up. Let's see if we can get over there. That might be it. But I'm guessing it's a giant... Oh, it's not. Okay, let's see what's on this treasure chest here. Injured by a scorpion nest. Oh, great. So maybe we got to use bandages? What's our status? Oh, no, I don't want to save the game. Nope. All right, let's go down here and touch it and see what happens. Find treasure weighing 40. It's worth 50 in gold and incense burner. Oh, I thought that was the goal and we were done with the game. Not even close. All right, another chest. We got some medicine, magical oil. Let's pick that up. Very nice. So it's almost like we're playing a classic text adventure game. You're going to collect treasure and then go back and sell that treasure. Kind of like Colossal Cave Adventure, but it's done with graphics, where we're actually moving around. We're seeing enemies attack us. I can't really see that far. I know we're scrolling, which is cool, but I can't see this far ahead. Is that mummy still outside? No, he is not. Yeah, loving the elements that they give us to choose what items we want to bring. Oh, something's coming. Let's see if we can prepare for, because it's going to shoot whatever the last direction I went. Oh, it's a tarantula. See if we can run. Okay, that's better. What? Our gun's not loaded? Oh, no. So you got to go back to... Oh, my gosh. So, okay, let's see if it pauses the action. You have to go back to use, and to reload... This is what it takes to reload the gun. You have to pick... oh, I forgot what number it was. It's still going through. You have to find the bullets and use the bullets again, which... did I already run out after that one reload and that was it? Because I have fired off several shots. I think I have. Duffel bag. Yeah, nope. I think we're already out of bullets because I used the money on everything else. Oh, great. Well, after I came back, the tarantula is gone and a mummy's appeared. So kind of inconsistent there. I'm going to give the game a little credit because it's giving... It has the intention of being amazing. I've got another object over here. Nice. The Hall of Venus. Oh, when we were injured by a spider's nest. The other thing to point out is it was randomly creating the world for us, almost like a roguelike. Yes, got some defense against the monsters, magic robe, let's pick it up. We'll take that magic robe. The execution of the game, though, is not as on par as something like Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. It looks like it needs a little bit more work. Maybe some more time with the programming for it, but still for the time, it's very ambitious. And we played a lot of other adventure games where you were allowing you to buy items, weapons, and so forth. Yes, I'll pick that up. We'll take some more money. I'm going to keep going until we die because Wait, you've knocked an Egyptian vase over. It's broken, and green vapor is filling the room. You feel dizzy. Oh, use my gas mask, quick. We bought that instead of bullets, so it better work. All right, so gas mask. Where is it? I don't see it. Not there. There it is. 119. Quick thinking has saved you from the poison gas. So we bought a gas mask, and that's what it takes to use it. Again, a little clunky, just considering the other games we played at the time, because if you played any other adventure games or role-playing games, they usually have text only, or an interface that lets you decide what you want. But this one is a little slower paced. Uh-oh, and we got the room filling again when we're dizzy, so we got to put on the mask. You go in, and we're waiting again for the items to load, and looking for it. Don't see the gas mask there, and there it is. So 119... and we saved ourselves again for the gas mask. But that's how it would, for the items, that's how clunky it is. So for someone that's never played an adventure game, and if this was 1981, this would still be amazing. But man, after we played other games like Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, it's just way slower than that. So it looks like there's another statue that I can see down there. I want to check that one out. And they're doing the full-on maze. Oh, there's our mummy. If I don't have a rifle, I don't think I can take this guy out. Let's see what happens. Yes. We don't have any bullets. And we don't have any armor. So let's see if we can just run away. I want to see what this statue is down here. The huge statue's falling. And we're trapped. What? We can't move. Oh, no, we're under the... oh, we need a crowbar, right? Use the crowbar. I'm guessing. Now it's turning into almost a text adventure game. What item do you use to get out of there? So 110 is crowbar. This is almost the reason why Akalabeth kept it really simple. You move the statue with your crowbar, but we're wounded now. Okay, so we got ourselves out of the statue that fell on top of us. And they're giving us the impression that line of sight is something also in the game. Like, I can't see the mummy from far away. As we creep around beneath the pyramids. Oh, we hit a dead end there. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop there. So for Beneath the Pyramids, I know I keep comparing it to Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, but Alibaba was amazing. I can't believe that was 81. So for Beneath the Pyramids, it needs some more time in the oven. As far as the other games we played, it has the ambition, but the execution just isn't there yet. But we're still going to give it something slightly above average, because if I had this at the time, I would have spent the time understood all the commands, played it, enjoyed it, wanted to explore more and more. And the fact that every time you load it up, it's loading something different is pretty cool. So we'll do 3.5 stars for Beneath the Pyramids. Just slightly above average for everything else we've seen up to this point. All right, so let's see what's next after Beneath the Pyramids. All right, next is Apple II, and this is Bezman. We saw this in Analog Magazine and ads in a few other Atari magazines before we've seen this one. Let's take a look at the artwork for Bezman. There it is, the advertisement flyer. Work your way through the maze, eating dots and scoring points. Oh, it's another Pac-Man clone. Certain dots give you invulnerability from the beasties sent to guard the dots. The better you get, the faster the game goes. Have fun, but watch out for Speedy. Who is Speedy? Only costs $22.95 plus $1.50 shipping for shipping and handling. And then if you're in California, it's 6%. And there's the example. Yes, it is Pac-Man clone. All right, here we go. Let's pop in the disc and play. This is Bezman, released by Bez at some point in 1981. Does it work with a joystick is the question. The Apple joystick. Okay, so this one is on a pack, so we're going to load up. Looks like this is D for Bezman. Here we go. We've played so many different Pac-Man clones. Every time something that comes out that's really good, we're going to see a lot of clones for it. All right, so controls are up, down, left, and right. Is that L? R? Oh, I already messed up the controls. Was that L? Oh, it's I, K, J, and L. Got it. Okay, so it's keyboard only. Yeah, joystick does. Apple joystick does not work. So it's I, K, J, and L, and we have some of the dots on the screen. But it's Pac-Man. What happens if I go here? It warped me to the... Okay, it is a warp to the bottom. Got it. Oh, I must have warped into the enemy. But yeah, dot collecting game. And I don't see if those white dots are making me invulnerable or not. And it plays really easy, really well for the keyboard, especially on the Apple II. I don't get the artificial intelligence, though, of the enemy. And there you go, picked it up. Now we move to the next level, and we have a new enemy. So yeah, this is really close to some of the other Pac-Man clones we played. It's simpler, but it's very fun, because you're not having to worry about playing professionally. But it's essentially Pac-Man. It's Bezman. Let's see if we can get any other power-ups. I don't see anything else. And it looks like this one's just patrolling. And they're keeping track of my desk, but with frowny faces in the middle. Nice. Oh yeah, if this was one of the only games I had for the Apple II, this would have been a lot of fun. To see how far you can go or how many levels you can do. I do feel a little overpowered, though, because I can go with faster speeds than the other enemies. And we're already dead. All 3 lives. What happens now? Break? No? No break? Come on, Bez. What do you do next? After you lose, is that it? There's nothing working now on the keyboard. I cannot continue to play after I am dead. I'm even hitting the break key and the Apple key. Everything. Nothing's working. Come on, Bez. There's no way you just had to do a full reset of your Apple II, right? Oh, see, now I've already tried. Yeah, I've already tried it. I broke it. Oh, wait, I think I... you pushed the wrong key too many times, and I guess that's what happened. So, all right, let's go back and play a little bit more of Bezman. Yeah, the different Pac-Man and Dead and Alive is pretty cool. All right, so let's do it again. Load, and we're loading Bezman up. And run it. Here we go. For all those Pac-Man enthusiasts that you can't get enough Pac-Man and you want to play something different, then Bezman is the game for you. Okay, so I did push the right key, and it just took a while to load. All right, so it says I'm invulnerable now. I want to go down and take that guy out and see what happens. Does it work? Oh, it ran out right when I got there. Okay, well, I won't try that one again. Let's try it with this one here. Got him. Okay, and he's dead. Nice. So there is no... Oh, he does respawn. I was going to say there's no going back to the center like the ghosts in Pac-Man. He just dies for a little bit and turns into a skull and then respawns. I don't really consider that a power-up then. Oh yeah, this is great. For Pac-Man clones, it plays really well. Yeah, moving on to the next level, they make it a little bit harder. Collect all the dots, and it possibly is doing the same maze every single time. Which is no fault of the game because the original Pac-Man did that. We're not going to see Miss Pac-Man till the beginning of 82, which will have new mazes instead of the same maze every single time. Let's see if we can get by this one. Is he trying to... It looks like he's following my direction. The one at the bottom is slightly following where I'm going. I can't tell just yet. Oh, he is coming. Okay. If you're really familiar with Pac-Man, you know that there was people that played so much that they got into the best pattern on the Pac-Man maze because it was the same maze. And so whenever you play these clones, it's really fun playing a different maze, something different than what you're used to. There it is. Does it load? Looks like it was, it is a different maze. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it's the same enemies, but I believe in the advertisement we saw in the magazine, it's giving us several different mazes, which is almost like a precursor to Miss Pac-Man because, you know, people played Pac-Man so much that they saw the same maze over and over and over again. And so it's really refreshing to play some of these home copycats where they have different mazes. Got it. No, I want to go down there. How long is the... Oh, man, he came back really fast. I was not expecting that. All right, here we go. Going for the last one over on this side. Oh, it's going faster, too. Nice. Cool. There we go. We get a new enemy type. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. New enemy type, new maps every time you play. That's really fun for 1981. And you got to remember how new Pac-Man is. It's only last year that we saw Pac-Man, and we've already seen lots of clones. Pac-Man fever's already hit. It's 1981. So let's do, this one's pretty high up there. It's not really like one of the best games you could play of all the games we played, but it is definitely a contender. So we'll go 4 stars. I don't really want to do 4.5. We'll say 4 stars for Bezman. Great copy of Pac-Man for the Apple II. All right, so after that, let's see what our next game is after Bezman. All right, so next we're going back to Japan, and this is another release for the Epoch Cassette Vision. Not Super Cassette Vision, the first one in 81. This is another ad that I got for everybody. Check this one out. Cassette いろいろカセットビジョンモンスターマンション白幕モンスターギャラクシアまだまだあるよ君はいくつ持ってるエポック社のカセットビジョン Oh man, those guys were too cool. They were the coolest guys in Japan, able to play the cassette vision. So right now in Japan, the console that is the biggest console at the time is the Epoch Cassette Vision. And you can see they keep advertising the interchangeable cartridges because there's lots of standalone systems that have already happened. And we didn't showcase any standalone consoles like the Pong clones, because there was several in Japan too. Even Nintendo had some. So we didn't showcase those on the show. We're only doing the interchangeable games on console. So that was the big system, and that was the big seller. That, hey, you can switch out the games and play different games on the same system. But sadly, this is another one of the titles we cannot play. The Epoch Cassette Vision is extremely hard to come by. For images, this is all we got for Big Sports 12. It's essentially like Video Olympics. For the Atari, it's different Pong games or paddle games you could play. So Big Sports 12, we'd love to play you. We're not going to give you a solid rating until we can actually play it ourselves. But considering it is a Pong clone, we'll just do 2 stars. But if someone can give us a chance to play it, we will play it and re-rate. All right, and with that, let's see what's next after Big Sports 12 for the Epoch Cassette Vision. All right, we're back at home, and this is the Bally Arcade with Biorhythm, which, to my knowledge, I don't even think this is a game. I think this is an application. Oh, the gall of that guy. Did you hear that? Better than Atari and Intellivision? You really say Bally Astrocade is? I don't think so. But that kind of market strategy is one of the reasons we had so much bloat over here in North America. You need this system, not those. All right, let's take a look at the box for Biorhythm. Yeah, enter your birth date. Watch as the computer calculates your physical, emotional, and intellectual cycles. The screen displays your high, lows, and critical days. This program is great fun at parties. If you show up to a party and they're playing Biorhythm in 1981, I think you need to go to a different party. Biorhythm can help you develop a new awareness of your moods and personal interaction with the world. 1 or 2 players. So if you really want to understand yourself better in 1981, you need to get a Bally Astrocade, get Biorhythm, pop it in, and you'll learn more about yourself. The computer will help you. Or the console will help you. Yeah, here we go. We have the manual for it. Biorhythm. Programmed by Kurt Rostenbach and Bob Ogden. Way to go, Kurt and Bob. Oh, check it out. It says to turn on your Bally, to start it, you turn to channel 3 or 4. Remember that? Of all the manuals we played, they haven't told us the instructions of changing the channel to 3 or 4. But yes, you had to do that. So you put the hand controller in, get Biorhythm going, and then to play the... It's not a game. I don't think it's a game. You choose 1 or 2 players, and then after you select the main menu, you use the hand controller to enter your name. Then you enter a character, you move, okay, how to enter your name, and then after you do that, it shows, you put in your birthday and start date, and then it shows you the chart, and it's showing you how to read the chart. So all it is you're putting in your personal information, and then it's going to display your biorhythms, or your color, emotional standing, and so forth. Yes, I love it, yes, it's pseudoscience, the video game. But it's not even like astrology. It's literally biorhythm. They made up their own thing for this. So this one's gonna get a fat 0 because it's not really a game. It's more like an application. All right. So with that, let's move on after Biorhythm. So sorry, Bally Astrocade. No, Atari and the television, they got you beat, at least for this game. Our next release is in the arcade. Let's see what Black Hole is all about. Oh yes, looks like another fixed shooter. Here's some of the artwork for Black Hole. What in the world? They got their kids to do the advertisement flyer. This is Gamatron. Not familiar with that company. 1981, where the future was spandex. Because I guess everyone in the future wore spandex, or at least they thought that in 1981. So for controls, this one goes left, right, and shoot, just like we've seen with Space Invaders. And that is it for artwork. All right, we're getting the arcades. Let's take a look at the Black Hole. Released at some point in 1981. Yeah, by Gamatron. Not familiar with Gamatron. And here we go. So if it's 1981, you're in the arcades, a lot of times you were there without money to play. So you'd either watch other people play, or you'd see the attract modes of the system. And whenever I go to the arcades, sometimes if I didn't have the money, I just watch and see what the attract modes were. So if you see this game come up, this is already drawing me in if it's 1981, because it's got the multicolored starfield scrolling in the background. A la Galaxian. Love it. Commodore 64. Well, we may not see it if it's pirated, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, in the future, everybody has fanny packs. With your spandex. That's the future. All right, let's put some coins in. Quarter in and push and start. First time playing Black Hole. We didn't get a manual or instructions, and there's nothing... Oh, interesting. There's giant things flying at us that when we shoot, they open up wider. Are those the black holes? Oh, I went inside and I got trapped. I guess I shouldn't go between them. Here, let's try it again. Can I go in between? Oh, I can. Okay, so you can't touch the sides. Gotcha. All right, this just has lots of golden arcade game feel to it. Sound effect wise, color wise, and of course the multicolored starfield scrolling in the background. It gives off the vibe of that. And it almost feels like I'm playing a shooter version of Breakout with the screen, the field in front of me. If anyone's familiar with Arkanoid and the L power-up that gives you the laser shot, that's what it feels like I'm doing right now. All right, let's see if we can squeeze between. Oh, yeah, so it is giving me, like, bonus points to do that. All right, now that we've broken through, we got one shot. Oh, and okay, it closes in on me after a little bit. Interesting mechanics, so we haven't seen that yet. Playing a shooter where you have to go in between an object, almost like playing a skiing game, that you have to go between the pylons. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh, yep, see, it only opens for a short time after the first shot, but then it closes in on you. The end. Player 1. All right, let's put another coin in and push start. That's how you put coins in the arcade in 1981. You just throw them at the machine and it goes right in the slot. All right, let's play a little bit smarter. We didn't really have an idea of what we're going with this game, but now after playing it, we got kind of an idea. Yeah, this just feels classic. It's not really as flashy or as amazing up there with like Galaga and so forth, but as far as a shooter goes, it sounds the part, it plays the part. The single shot for everyone. Let's see if we can hit more shots on the main. Yeah, I want to see what happens if we blow it up and if it has anything else to see. We've seen lots of arcade games with different screens or scenes, and I want to see if it has anything else for us after this. Oh, okay, it goes down lower. All right, just... Oh, and it hit the side and blew up. All right, but if it goes to the very bottom, I wonder if it resets it. Okay, it went back to the top. Got it. I can't believe I squeezed through that one. Okay, nice. That's going to probably pinch me in. The other thing, too, is the controls is just left, right, and fire. We play a lot of games that give us a little bit more flexibility, like Centipede. We can move up and down a little bit. So it feels a little jarring to go back to only left, right, and fire. All right, so every time we shoot the main ship, it's just making everything move lower down, but it's not really giving me... Oh, man. Is that the end? Yes, of Black Hole. All right, last chance, putting one more quarter in. I really want to see if there's another screen after that. And it's picking up the C. I want that. I don't know why, but I want that. Oh, see? Yep. Trying to be too risky there. Really cool idea. Mechanics different. And I love when we get a shooter that gives us a little something different. Still the same formula, like moving left, right, and fire for shooting. And it feels like it's like a long-lost Golden Age arcade game that was a little late to the party, or maybe only released in certain places. Okay, yep, it's going down lower and lower, so I need to blast this stuff away on the side before I get trapped. And I don't know if it's helping me or not to shoot the main ship or avoid it. I'm not sure. Wow, I squeeze right by. Okay, let's see if this will work. When it comes back to this side. Oh, it squeezed me at the end. So whenever you do open up the black hole, we'll just call it that, it closes after a certain amount of time. All right, let's try this. So it's now moving in different patterns to try to knock me out. It knows that I'm going for it. Okay, there we go. And you just have to time it a little different. So like this one, time it so you can go between it before it closes. All right, I think we're clear. Oh, we're not clear. No, is that my last life? I think it is. This is the end of the black hole. All right, so I'm not sure if there was another screen or not. That might be the whole game. I'm kind of have a feeling that it is. So for the time, it's still, for an arcade game, it's about average. I don't want to really say below average or 2.5. It's around the average range for every other release we've seen in the arcade. So we'll do 3 stars for the black hole. It does have a cool mechanic we haven't seen before for a shooter, but it's still about average for everything else we've seen. All right, so after Black Hole, let's see what our next release is. Where are we going and what's going to happen next?
Big plans?
Our next game is Blackjack for the Atari home computer. We'll be playing on the Atari 800. We got no images except those screenshots. And then for different versions, oh, interesting. We got the Blackjack for 1980 and 81. And the one from 80 looks like it's on cassette. And then an 84 Blackjack, which we won't play that one. All right, so here we go. Let's check out Blackjack for the Atari home computer. Is it as riveting as normal Blackjack? Okay, so since it's cassette, we got to do a few things. We got to do C load. I speed this up because it goes really slow, and then run it after that. Yes. Okay, so we're in playing Blackjack for our Atari computer on cassette. I wonder if those even came out for disc. At least this version of it. So this is the 1980 version by Atari. We're just going to play the 80 and 81 version and then skip to 84. And then in 1984, then we'll check out that Blackjack. If it loads. But it is cassette, so we may be here for a while. Yeah, for the last release for Black Hole, it had some originality, but it wasn't enough really to push it above average. It's still right there, because the whole left, right, and fire, it was giving me these great feels of it's a classic arcade game, but we haven't really seen anything like that, at least recently. All right, so we're sitting here waiting for Blackjack to load. In 1981, how long would you wait for Blackjack to load if you really wanted to play? When we last saw the ad of the guy getting ready for, I guess, a date, maybe he was getting ready to play Blackjack with himself. That was the whole date. He's not really going on a date with a person. It's the computer. He says you need to leave because he's just going to play on the Atari computer by himself, alone. Anything else? So we're still waiting on the cassette. Let's try a fast forward and see if it loads. Anything? Oh, it does. Cool. Okay, so here we go. Place your bet. We got $200. Let's do 50. First round. Nice. So monochrome graphics. And then looks like we got 14. Dealer has 2. We'll take a chance. Sure, hit me. Sweet. No? Go, go, go. Oh, you kidding me? All right, so we place a bet again. Okay, we're down to 150. Let's do 50 again. The house always wins. We got 17, so we'll say no. We'll stay at 17. Go, go, go. Yes. And there we go. Blackjack in 19... Well, this was the 80 version, but it gets the job done. Nice graphics. Looks pretty good. Let's check out the 1981 version of Blackjack. This one looks like it's basic and not using cassette. So we might get faster loading times. All right, here we go. Blackjack. What is your name? All right, let's do someone from the chat. Last one in the chat was Pretty One. My name is Pretty One. Pretty One, how many dollars do you start with? Oh, if we can name how many dollars, let's do $5,000, right? Cards are reshuffled. Pretty One, you have $5,000. How much do you want to bet? Let's go big or go home. 1,000. Oh, interesting. So it's still monochrome graphics, but we don't have that sheen of green. So it looks like we have 12. My up card's 9 of diamonds. Okay, so it doesn't show the dealer. The dealer tells us? That's weird. Do you want to double down? No. Do you want to hit with 12? Yes, we do. Whoa, 22. Too bad. Sorry I won that one. You seem to have busted. Tough luck. Care to play again? Sure. All right, we got $4,000. We're going to go big or go home. We're going to do 2,000. Why Chronologically Gaming should never go to the casino. My up card is the Queen of Spades. That's so weird. Why is it saying what the up card is instead of showing us? So the Blackjack we played in 80 actually had better game fidelity, showing the card instead of just telling us. Do we want to double down? Nope. So we got 15. Let's say no. I know that's really close. 16 is really where you should stay. Whole card is 6 of hearts. I drew 4 of clubs. Weird. It's like a text jackpot game. Sorry, I won that one. 20 beat your 15. Tough luck. Do you want to play again? No, we do not. So for a taste of what video Blackjack was like, the 80 Blackjack for the Atari computer was better. So we'll be just getting the feels of both of them. So for the time, it's all right. I'm going to say 2 stars. It's still bad considering the other games we've seen for the time. Pretty simple, especially the 81 version. Bizarre. So we'll do 2 stars for Blackjack. All right, after that, let's see what our next release is. Yes, since we're going in alphabetical order with all the releases at some point in 1981, this is Blackjack and Poker for the TI-99 home computer. Let's take a look at the box for Blackjack and Poker. Solid state command module. Play Blackjack or stud poker. Wait, with friends? No way. I guess if you do stud poker, then it'll work. All right, any other artwork for Blackjack and Poker? No. Wow, it shows you the difference in graphics between Atari and TI-99, at least for poker-wise. Yes, that's true. The Blackjack and VCS was better. We didn't even really play a lot of that or showcase that. All right, here we go. TI-99 computer, we want to play Blackjack and poker. Let's do it. See, look at that. TI-99 has a Diddy Force. It feels like we're playing a totally a different generation of computer after going from Atari to this one. Oh, that's true. And television had an even better one. Since we breezed over some of the other casino games, I was given a lot of comments about how we should play them more or longer. And so this is why we're showcasing these, because I did go back and play the Intellivision and Atari one, and yeah, it's pretty cool. They have a lot of different game modes. So let's check out Stud Poker. We're going to press 1. How many players? Do we even have 4 people here in the chat? No, we'll do 2 for right now. So 2 players. Enter the bankroll. Oh, we can put the number of the bankroll. Let's do $5,000 again. Yes. All right, so they're shuffling the pot. Now, we didn't have a manual, so I'm just winging it using the keyboard. I don't know if there's different commands. But, I mean, look how good that looks. Fantastic. Okay, so player 1 gets to bet. We didn't get to put our names in. It was kind of cool that we could put our name in to play Blackjack. But first bet, let's do 5, I guess, or 50. Oh, you can't bet 50? What about 05? There you go. So I bet too high. And then player 2 bet. So if it's 5, we'll just stick with 5. That means, I guess, call. And then they... Wait, did they raise to 15? Oh, so if we play a 2-player game, we get a computer to play against this. That's awesome. So we'll call 15. Yeah, call it. And I'm just hitting enter on the keyboard. And then we go to the next one. Yeah, first. So we're playing against the computer. They just bet 10. They raised to 20. We'll call 20. Yep, call 20. So if you ever played stud poker, this is why you could play with 4 people. You don't see the other cards. They're rolled out depending on where what part of the world you're from. They call it different things, but that's a cool idea. So they did the stud poker so you could play with 4 people because you're not going to see your cards anyway. All right, we'll go ahead and call 10. Call it. But that means there's not a lot of strategy involved, especially when you consider something like Texas Hold'em. All right, so let's say 20. Can we do 20? No, it won't let me do it. How about 5? It didn't say what the low is. We'll call. So I'm playing 2 people at the same time right now. Oh, and they fold. All right. And then we finish. Yes! Player 1 wins. And it shows the pot. Any key to go on. Nice. All right, so let's go back. I'm going to do... that's there. And can I go all the way back to the beginning? Oh, if I do 0, does it go back? No, it still says... Oh, it'll have... If you do 0 players, it'll play 4 people against each other. That's crazy. All right, let's try aid. Does aid work? No. So the TI-99 is not letting me go back to the main system. 7. Yeah, it's only letting me redo this game. All right, we'll back out. And pop it in again. I tried the different functions to see if they work, but nope. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback with the gambling games, especially card games. If it's roulette, we'll breeze by roulette, but any of the card games, we'll be playing some of those. All right, so press any key to begin. 2 for blackjack and poker. But look at the difference between this and the Atari. Okay, let's play some blackjack. So number of players, let's go with 4. I want to do everybody. So how would this work if you have 4 human players? Let's do bankroll of $5,000 again. Shuffles it up, and we don't put our names in. It just has player 1, 2, and 3. So how big can I bet? Oh, we only have 2 digits. Okay, so we'll do 90. 50. 20. Now, if you have 4 people, let's see what happens. So it's going to deal all of it. So yeah, okay, it's like a blackjack table. So you can see everything. All right, so they even showed the dealer. They're not telling us like a text description. All right, so do we want a hit? I can't see which one. Oh, they're showing my cards first. I'll say nope. Yes? No? Oh, I see. Player 1 is the far left with only 7. So how do we say? We'll say no. In? There we go. and say yes. Oh, interesting. We hold one because they busted. Yeah, so they're showing us the arrow, but as far as how to hit, I said Y, thinking that's how to bet, but no, it's not Y. So let's do it again. Bet 50. 50, 50, and 50. So all 4 players. I see. There we go. So hit. Would it be spacebar or H? There. Okay, so H is to hit, not yes or no. So we'll say no, don't hit. Wait, or enter? Yeah, enter would be not hit. And then 19, yeah, say no, don't hit. And yes, hit. Hit me. Oh, spacebar doesn't work. It's only on certain people. So spacebar's for player 1 to hit, but then the other players don't have a... Oh, H. So player 4 is H. Okay. And let's say spacebar or enter. Oh, we got really lucky on this one. So maybe the better luck's on the TI-99 compared to the Apple computer. I mean, the Atari computer. Yeah, I thought it was H, S, and D, but no. Good guess. It's enter to say no for a hit, and then spacebar to spacebar for one person to do it, and then it was H for the other one. So it's switched out. Like different players need to have different things. Interesting. All right, that was Blackjack and Poker. Worlds better than Atari's version of it. So even though we played 2 different versions on Atari, TI-99 still has it beat. All right, so it's still Blackjack and Poker, and it's pretty cool that they did stud poker that you can play with 4 people. So I like that. Let's do average for the times, 3 stars. Really love the presentation of the TI-99. It looks really good. It is slick. All right, and after Blackjack and Poker, let's see what happens next. What game are we playing now? Now we're going to play the VIC-20, and this is Blue Meanies from outer space. What are the Blue Meanies? Are they out to get us? Here is a terrible picture of the box, really hard to come by, but there you go. Blue Meanies from outer space for the Commodore VIC-20 on cassette. There it is. Side 1 and side 2, and that's it. That's all we have for artwork. We have no manual for this one. 2 different versions. All right, let's pop in our cassette and play on the VIC-20. Released at some point in 1981, Blue Meanies from outer space. Uh-oh, undefined statement, error in 10. That's not good. Dwayne later is the programmer. Way to go, Dwayne. But that one did not work. Okay, let's try another one out. The alternate version. Does it work for us? You never know. With home computers. There we go. Blue Meanies from outer space by Dwayne later. Good job, Dwayne. Hit a key. All right, we're in. Joystick is not responding. We have no joystick, but the Blue Meanies are coming, and they are destroying the sides of things. Let's try different things. Oh, we have 2. Okay, we have laser shots. I'm using the keyboard. Keyboard works, and this is... Oh, interesting. So the little guy at the bottom, I thought it was the little green guy, but I'm actually only controlling the lasers. These are very strange controls. Okay, so if you have a keyboard in front of you, the 3 lasers on the left side are Q, A, and Z. And the 3 lasers on the right side are E, D, and C. So I'm actually pushing like I'm timing the shots and hitting the right key before they come down. But what's the point of the little green guy in the bottom left corner? He looks like he's the hero, and you should be controlling him with the joystick or something. Any other keys that I'm missing? No, I don't think so. Oh, and it looks like there's a refueling tank. Yeah, it looks like it's just a defense game. Like I'm supposed to use the lasers to attack and time it when they come by. And they can even knock out the lasers too. Oh yeah, they knocked out that one fast. Those Blue Meanies. Isn't the name of the enemies in Yellow Submarine by the Beatles? Weren't they the Blue Meanies? Looks nothing like the Blue Meanies from Beatles, though. I was kind of hoping it was, but looks like it's just a made-up Blue Meanies. Go, yes, go! Yeah, so it's just about the timing for it. And I only have 4 cannons left. When you don't get a manual for a home computer, you usually have a lot of questions, and I got a lot. What are we doing? What's the point? Why are there refueling tanks? What's the point of the green guy in the bottom left corner? Why aren't we controlling the guy in the bottom left corner? We're getting that brief delay. It feels a little bizarre whenever you shoot to have a brief delay. I kind of like the destructible environments, though. The blue minis are slowly deteriorating everything. And it looks like, oh, they're coming down to get the, there's like some gold in the very bottom of the screen. Maybe that's what it is. This feels kind of like I'm playing an Atari game. A lot of imagination. Gotta pretend what's happening. Who really are the blue minis? What, are they coming after our gold? It looks correct, right? There we go. We're gonna be meaner now. Uh-oh, so the blue minis, oh, it reset to the next level. So we killed enough of them, and now we're going to the next phase. It won't let me oh, okay, so you have so many shots. I see, it's kind of hard to see at the bottom of the screen. The blue font is energy, and I only have so many shots I can fire until I get refueled. So I just got a refuel, another one's coming down there. And every time that the refuel comes down, then I get more energy. But that still doesn't explain the green guy in the bottom left corner. I don't know. So we do have resources. I can't just fire non-stop like that. Yep, I'm already out. I gotta wait for it to refuel. Alright, well, let's break. Break it out. Yes, outer space blue meanies. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. For the time, I could have a lot of fun with that. It does get the job done. It's not something particularly amazing because of the slowdown. So I'm going to still say around the average range, but I'll say 2.5 because while it's doing, it's an okay time. It's not something that's really pushing it above like an amazing game or a good game. But blue meanies from outer space, pleasantly surprised. All right, and with that, yeah, basic on a VIC-20. Yeah, good point. So that is where we're going to pause our video game quest this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to have so many more games to play. We're still only in the B's, playing all the releases released at some point in 1981. And we got lots of games to play and check out. And we don't know what's going to be next, so it'll be a lot of fun closing out 1981. Until then, we will see you next time. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the channel and joining me on my quest to play every single video game in order of release. We'll be streaming live every weekday at 9 p.m. Central, so join us and let us know if we miss any games along the way. This video would not be possible without RetroArch and Launchbox. Please tell your friends there's some crazy guy out there trying to play every single video game. You can always check out Chronologically Gaming on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Chronologically Gaming is the name to look for. We will catch you next time.